Let's look at her model wind gusts as we move forward through the afternoon and evening hours. Those gusts beginning to come up in the next couple of hours into the 30-40 mile per hour range, and then really begin to pick up as we head down into St. Mary Parish. And because the models are not quite in sync with the National Hurricane Center forecast track, which may change coming up at 4 o'clock, the highest winds are going to be over toward, say, Terrebonne Parish and points to the east. But look, we got 50s, 60s here down toward Morgan City. As you get farther north and west, 30s and 40s. This will cause sporadic power outages, but not widespread power outages. The risk of power outages will be highest as you get into St. Mary, lower St. Martin Parish, perhaps Iberia Parish. Seeing some pretty good gusts at Jeanerette at about 6 o'clock. Here, 7 o'clock this evening. So we'll go hour by hour here and give you the latest. And again, mostly 40 to 45 mile an hour wind gusts, 30 to 35 as you get to the west, and just a breezy day as you get into southwest Louisiana. And you see most of the 50s and 60s over toward eastern Louisiana, but strong north winds. And I got a feeling with this system, we're going to have maybe the strongest winds coming out of the north as that dry air comes in, banking up against the hurricane. So there's going to be a pretty good pressure gradient developing. So we'll watch that later on tonight and take survey of the trees around you. Our news director asked me, I got a tree I think I'd like to see go down. What direction would it come down in? Well, it's mostly, for most of Acadiana, we're going to have northeast winds. So if you have a tree that goes down, it's going to fall to the southwest. Then when you have those northerly winds, then you're going to have trees coming down from north to south. So just keep that in mind. If you got an old tree around the home that's north of your house or northeast or east of your house, that's the side of the house you don't want to be in on. And if it's really a kind of a sketchy tree, you may just want to go to somebody else's home. Again, here we are at 11 o'clock at night. Laplace picking up near hurricane force gusts, the same over toward Hammond. And meanwhile, it's in the 30 mile per hour range through midnight. And I think it's all going to be over with, but the shouting around most of Acadiana by 10, 11 o'clock tonight, maybe even midnight. So this is not going to be a whole 24-hour continuous broadcast. It's probably going to be about 8 to 12 hours.